So it's Project for Awesome time again. Links in the doobly-doo. This year I'd like to tell you more about the Electronic Frontier Foundation, or EFF, which I also made a video supporting last year. The EFF has been defending civil liberties in the digital world since 1990. As they say on their website, EFF uses the expertise of leading technologists, activists, and attorneys in their efforts to defend free speech online, fight illegal surveillance, advocate for users and innovators, and support freedom-enhancing technologies. They advise policymakers and educate the press and public through comprehensive analysis, educational guides, activist workshops, and more. Now that sounds good, but what does it mean exactly? Let me break it down using some examples from their legal victories, which you can scroll through on their site. When they say they champion user privacy, that includes cell phone tracking without probable cause. When they say they champion free expression, that includes accessing and reading private emails without a warrant, and extending and defending free speech protections online. When they say they champion innovation, that includes software code being free speech, patents, and fair use. They champion these through impact litigation, policy analysis, grassroots activism, and technology development. Impact litigation is the practice of bringing lawsuits intended to affect societal change. Policy analysis is defined as the art and science of determining which public policy, from among alternatives, will most likely achieve a determined set of goals, and then sharing that knowledge with decision-makers, like elected representatives, and the public. Grassroots activism can be accessed through the Take Action link on their website, and provides opportunities to take action to make a difference even if, like me, you may not have money to spare. They have petitions you can sign, emails and tweets you can send, and contact information for your representatives and other institutions to call and voice your concerns on both local and national issues. Technology development includes tools such as Privacy Badger and HTTPS Everywhere, which they provide for free. Now, net neutrality, which you've likely heard by now that the FCC voted to strip yesterday, is far from settled, and it impacts all of these areas. EFF has pinned their response to that decision on Twitter, which I'll read to you. The FCC's decision to abandon its traditional role in protecting an open and free internet will go down as one of the biggest mistakes in internet policy history. We will fight in the courts, in the states, and in Congress to restore #net neutrality. The FCC essentially ignored the facts, the law, and the public. This arbitrary order cannot withstand judicial scrutiny. This vote isn't the end of the fight, it's just the beginning. Help us fight back and restore internet freedom for all. So the work they do affects all of us right now, and on whichever devices we're using to connect to the internet. It wouldn't mean as much if they did good work but did it poorly or inefficiently. But they don't. They receive a full 4 stars from Charity Navigator, which shows that they're financially sound, meaning the majority of the funds they receive go directly to their programs, and they spend those funds sustainably. They also receive a perfect 100 for accountability and transparency. If you want more information about EFF, or want to see what opportunities they have for you to take action, there's a link to their website in the doobly-doo. I've also linked to their Twitter and YouTube channel if you want to see them in action. If you want to know more about what being a 4-star charity means, there's a link to Charity Navigator too.